It's a beautiful day here in Warsaw, Poland, so I decided to go out and get some breakfast out on the town, and I'm taking you with me. Let's go! So I'm actually meeting my good friend Alex from the States for breakfast, and I want you guys to meet her. So I'm going to ask her a few questions about what she thinks about Poland. So we'll see what she says. Hey Alex!
Hi!
Nice to see you!
Nice to see you too!
So you just got to Warsaw because you were traveling a little bit, right? Where were you?
I was in Barcelona, that's where I live now.
And what were you doing there?
I'm an opera singer, I'm a Polish-American opera singer, and my work is all over the world. And right now I'm preparing a concert of Spanish and Polish music, and so I'm in Barcelona to sort of like research that music and make sure I really know what I'm doing for my concert.
That's awesome. And tell us a little bit about your CD that's coming out, your album.
Yeah, so actually in December in Warsaw, I just recorded a CD of classical Polish art song from like the 18th and 19th century, mostly 19th century. And I'm really excited about this album because it's all about preserving Polish culture from a time when Polish culture was really oppressed.
That's awesome. And where can we listen to it?
It's going to be on all streaming platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, so check it out. September 2nd it comes out.
Awesome. We love women supporting other women, so you guys better check it out. I will leave links down below. Yay. But I wanted to ask you a few questions about Warsaw and Poland in particular.
Yeah.
So Alex, I know you're from the States, but actually Warsaw's pretty near and dear to you. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, so my parents are both from Poland, but I was born and raised in the United States, and my dad is actually from Warsaw. So my extended family used to live here, so we used to come to Warsaw actually every summer when I was a kid. So I sort of would spend 2 months here and then the rest of the time in the States. So I've seen how the city has changed over the past 30 years.
So what do you like about Warsaw?
I love now that it's becoming like a really international, European, cosmopolitan city. It didn't used to be like that, and it's really exciting to see all the changes, the new restaurants. The public transit is like really beautiful now, and sort of all these companies are coming to Warsaw now, so it's been really cool.
So I know that Polish people like to complain. Is there anything that you don't like about Poland?
Maybe just that people complain. And also the weather sometimes in the winter can be very cold. So you just need to like come prepared, have a good coat.
Love that. Warsaw for a lot of reasons. Kind of what Alex said, I love how much Warsaw has changed over the years. I've been here for 6 years now, and just in that amount of time I've seen how many skyscrapers have risen, how the people's mentality has changed and opened up a little bit more for the world, as you may have seen with the outpouring of love towards Ukrainians. I'm so happy to be in a country such as this one. And I don't know, I just feel like Warsaw is the type of place where it's big enough to get lost in, but small enough to embrace and to get to know. There's still so many places that I haven't been yet, even though I live here, so I can't wait to explore those places. And it's just a great place to be for young people. There's such a vibe and an energy and an electricity in the city, but it's not overwhelming. As someone who has a little bit of anxiety when it comes to large crowds and busy places, I love that there's that excitement that comes with being in a big city, but it's not overwhelming, it's not overcrowded, overpopulated. You can still find relatively empty places even in such a big city, in a capital, and there's so many places that are green. There are so many trees and parks, and I love that about Warsaw. It's not just an urban jungle. There are places to escape if you want a little bit of nature. Sometimes it's just right outside your window, and this is not sponsored by the city of Warsaw. I genuinely, truly love the city for a lot of reasons, and I'm just so happy and grateful that I can live in such a beautiful place that has such a rich history. Not many people know how much hardship Warsaw has gone through over the years, it was practically destroyed completely and had to be rebuilt. So you feel that soulfulness of the city as well, and I just love showing people all about it. Coming to Old Town, it is quite beautiful, but I always call it the Disney World. Oops. Almost got ran over. I call it the Disney World of Warsaw because everything was rebuilt after World War II because it was destroyed by the Nazi Germans. So it's all quite fresh and new, fresh paint, and you just have to keep that in mind. It's not as old as other cities in Europe, so it's quite new, it's quite colorful, but it's still quite beautiful. Okay guys, I hope you liked my little vlog in Warsaw. As you can probably tell, I love this city with all my heart, so if you want more content about my life here in Warsaw and more about the city, leave a comment below. Special thanks to Alex for being in my video, and I hope I see you guys next time. Bye!